One of the things we're most proud of is building the entire vehicle here at our facility in Charleston, South Carolina, all under one roof. One of the departments we want to highlight today is the upholstery side of things. These Series 2s are a great example of why upholstery matters. These vehicles are an iconic look, and it's our job to build an interior that doesn't distract from this look. And the team does a phenomenal job. And when you think about upholstery, you really have to think further than just the seat stitching itself. That doesn't just stop there. Having the upholstery team in-house allows them to integrate with all the rest of the teams and really rethink the interior at a high level. When we think about the interior experience of our vehicles, we want it to be factory but elevated, especially as you start thinking about the Series 1s, the Series 2s, this iconic paint match dash. How do you integrate technology into a vehicle like this without taking away from that? And I think they do a phenomenal job of that. And you'll see a lot of that with the custom fabrication, the integration of the heat and air conditioning system, the heated seats, the hidden audio package inside the center console. That starts with the upholstery team. The fit and finish team makes it all come together, but really having the entire team here in-house allows them to do that at a high level. From a client perspective, the two areas you can really express yourselves on a vehicle like this are going to be paint. I think they did a phenomenal job in this wood coat green, this particular client, this beautiful worn glove leather. But with upholstery in-house, we work with a wide range of suppliers, and we can really get into offering a wide range of different materials we can work with. We can think about how the vehicle is going to be used, whether it's going to be on marine grade material, it's going to be on the coast, or something that's really going to hold up. So quality is there, but just the ability to really get the look you're looking for, having upholstery in-house really opens up that whole category. So the early days of Himalaya, we used to rely on suppliers for upholstery. Upholstery is really the last department we brought in-house several years ago now. We've developed a phenomenal team. We were limited prior to that. When we're thinking about the different vendors, there was that one seat style they offer, and those particular leathers. But again, bringing that team in-house has allowed us to create our own seat. We've done that with the constraints of the Series 2. We've changed the seating position and done some different things there to really evolve the product. We offer a variety of different seats, whether it be the more premium style seat that we have here, or the smooth classic style seat that we've done in recent builds. And we've carried that same logic throughout the Defender. When you think about Land Rovers and some of the vintage ones, some of the limitations are going to be seating position and comfort on the interior side of things. So there's a lot of room for improvement, but again, having those in-house has allowed us to do that. We can think through different stitch patterns, whether they be something more classic like this vertical stitch, or something more elaborate like some of the stitches we just finished up on a Defender 110, or some of the diamond stitch patterns the teams come up with. So some really creative things happening there. And then as you start getting into the details, again, on a vehicle like this, the beautiful Chilowich floor mats that the team have designed, the little leather accents throughout the cabin, the custom door cards that the team offers in a variety of different packages, again, allowing the client to take it further with the design. This is really crucial for them, and it does provide functionality. The door card's going to reduce road noise and vibration in the vehicle. Also, of course, softens that interior experience. I think when you look at some more generic products or generic center consoles and some of the things that are out there that are available, sure, you could go down that road. But for where we want to continue to drive the product, and again, allow the client to really express themselves and get the end product that they want, the cabin experience is going to be a big portion of that. We like to understand what the client's mission is with the vehicle, and the Series 2s typically have their particular mission, whether it be a soft top or a hard top. But again, really thinking through the purpose of the vehicle is important. This vehicle is going to have a very different purpose than the Defender 110 that's being built behind it. And we need to understand that. We try to understand that in the design process as we get to know our clients. And one of the things we love most is when our clients come to our facility here, they can meet the subject matter experts in the different categories. Those subject matter experts can then understand that mission, and they can better apply their knowledge to making sure it's going to fit. So that's the exciting part. But as you look around the facility here, you'll typically see about 20 vehicles in production at any point. And these are the client's personalities coming out. Everything's built to order. So you can see different colors, whether it be paint color, interior, different drivetrain setups, all with different missions in mind. So from a creative process side of things, it really allows, you can see that expression here very clearly.